step your right foot back, and we'll bend both knees so that we're coming into a high lunge, but the pelvis stays neutral. So we're not gonna straighten the back leg and find that little tip forward. We're gonna bend the knees, drawing those two pelvic points together, and then really think about that right glute. So glutes really strong to help stabilize everything in the pelvis. Front ribs are hugging in, and we'll reach the arms up. Good, with the arms up, feel everything in the side body lift up. So the ribs are lifting, scapula, shoulders are lifting, but we're hugging those front ribs in and hugging this low belly in. Good, press into that left foot, step back to the top of the mat, and we'll pick up this right knee. So we're flexing at this right hip, picking up the foot, keeping that low belly pulling in. Good, now lower your left hand down. So right arm is reaching up, left arm is reaching down. Keep hugging that low belly in. You can hold here or tap your right foot back and switch arms. So left arm lifts. Exhale, pick up that right knee, flexing at the hips, switch your arms. Inhale, tap your right foot back, left arm comes up. Exhale, right knee comes up, left arm comes down. Good, release it down, stepping back to the top of the mat. Good, hands come together at your heart. Step your left foot back, high lunge, bend both knees. Find that neutral pelvis. Front ribs hug in, left glute is super strong. Arms lift, feel everything reach up. Ribs, scapula, shoulders. Hugging the low belly in and the front ribs in. Really press into that right foot, step the left foot back up. Now we'll flex at the left hip by picking up the foot. Make sure your right glute is really active. Good, and again, we'll do that arm and leg movement. So it's kind of like when we're in table pose doing opposite arm and leg. So it's the same idea, working the core, and we'll tap the left foot back, right arm lowers. Exhale, pick up the left knee, switch your arms, so right arm is up. Think about lifting up so everything's really long, and then we'll tap the left foot back, left arm lifts. Exhale, pick up the left knee, right arm lifts. Hugging the low belly in, one more. Tap that left foot back, left arm comes up. Exhale, pick up the left knee, flexing at the left hip, right arm reaches up. Release it down. Good, step your right foot back for warrior two. Even here, draw those pelvic points in, firm both glutes. You can tap them, make sure they're working. So once we set up, it's not that we set up our neutral pelvis and our glutes and then relax. We keep it like that the whole time. So we're actively thinking about those pelvic points drawing in. Glutes stay strong the whole time. Good, holding here. See if you can find that big expansive breath. Let the ribs expand all directions as you inhale. Work on that full exhale. Straighten that left leg, turn the left toes in, right toes turn out. Bend into warrior two on the other side. Again, actively drawing those pelvic points together, keeping the glutes really strong the whole time. Arms reach out. Good, keep everything in the core working, everything from the glutes to the shoulders. Straighten that right leg, release your arms. Good, turn the toes forward. And we'll move into some side lunges. So you can take any option with your arms, whatever feels good, but we're mostly focusing on the hips. So what we want to do is bend one knee, let's say it's our left knee. We do that same hinge forward. So just like our forward folds, send your hips back. So you can even put your fingers in those hip creases and really push back. So one leg is straight, pressing into the pinky toe and the whole foot of that right leg, if that's the straight leg. Keep lifting the low belly, hugging those front ribs in so that the spine is long. And we'll switch sides. Good, right knee bends, left leg is straight. Really send those hips back. Good, we'll start to move back and forth. If you want to add any arms, you can. Whatever feels good, but have the focus be mostly on this nice stretch in the hips, maybe the inner thigh. Spine stays long. Come back up. Turn your toes out and shorten the stance as much as you need so that we come into a squat. Pelvis stays neutral here. Glutes are really active, pulling that low belly in, front ribs in. Arms will come out to the side. So we're holding everything pretty rigid in the legs, the glutes, the core, and we'll start to circle the arms. You can circle whatever pace you'd like, but really work on keeping the glutes active and the core active. So the only thing that's moving is your arms. Straighten your legs. Release your arms. We'll come to tree pose. Stand wherever you'd like. Keep that neutral pelvis, upright mountain pose posture. We'll pick up the right foot. Really firm that left glute, making sure we're not sinking into this left hip. That means that our femur is just not in the correct spot. So we need to make sure we're really using this left glute. Hands can come wherever you'd like. Wherever you feel like you need a little extra support or feedback, you can always use your hands on that part of your body. Maybe it is that left glute right now. Maybe it's the low belly. Maybe it's the ribs. Big 360 breath. Work on that full exhale. Release it down. You can shake the feet out a little bit, and we'll do that on the other side. Good, so that right glute is really active as we pick up the left foot. Pelvis stays neutral, not tipping forward or back. Feel free to use your hands wherever you need a little extra support or just a little bit more communication with the brain. So maybe it's the belly, maybe it's the ribs, maybe it's that standing glute. Maybe it's a little bit of everything. Full inhales. See if you can still get that expansive feeling even when we're focused on our balance. So big inhales, full exhales. Release it down, shake it out.